Dopamine is a chemical produced by our brain that gives us pleasure. If we get dopamine from what we do, we get pleasure from doing it. But if we don't get enough dopamine, our brain will choose to do something else instead. And nowadays, it has become so easy to get dopamine that everyone has become lazy. No one can find the will to do what they need to do. I've been feeling a bit of reluctance myself lately, so in this video, I'm gonna do a dopamine detox for 1 week and get my dopamine levels back to normal. I mean, this is my plan. Like, I believe after the 7 days, my brain will come to a point where it will be easier for me to do stuff that doesn't give me that much of dopamine. Like, for example, doing homework instead of playing video games. Actually, not homework since I graduated, but like reading books. And not only that, I will be able to choose the more hard and boring things. I will also have more time in my day-to-day life because I won't be scrolling on social media, I won't be playing video games, and basically I believe I will have so much more time to do stuff that I actually need to do. In this 1 week period, no video games, no social media, I deleted all social media apps on my phone, no fast food, no junk food like chocolate, no 18+ content, no masturbation, no alcohol. Good. There's a πάμε κλαπ την the mother. And no movies. Watching movies is nice though. The things that could challenge me in this list are video games first, because it was an activity that I did with my friends every evening. Like, we go and hop on a Discord call and play some video games, like Valorant mostly. Scrolling on social media. I know you do it too. And we can also say like watching movies. I mean, like watching movies is like some sort of an art for me. Like, I don't just watch movies so I can kill some time. I watch because I really enjoy watching movies, series. I even check for the cinematography and I look at the details. Like, I'm like, oh, I know this lighting technique. Like, I learned that from YouTube, from a video that I watched, and like the cinematography and stuff like that, I just enjoy it. And also animes. I just started watching Death Note. It's going pretty good. I like it actually, but I won't be able to watch it for 1 week right now. Other than that, the other things on this list are pretty easy in my opinion. Good morning. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I would automatically go and grab my phone and go on social media and start scrolling. But today I didn't do that. I started my day almost half an hour early. Right now I'm with my cat. Now I'm gonna give her some food. I'm gonna do some tests for my driver's license and then I'll have breakfast. It feels extremely strange to not watch Netflix or watch at least YouTube while eating my breakfast. I mean, alright, we usually eat dinner and lunch with my family at the table, but in the mornings, since my dad goes to work, my mom sleeps and I'm awake, I'm hungry, I want to eat breakfast, and I usually prepare my breakfast, go to my computer and watch something while eating. But now, I can't do that. And I do this dopamine detox right after I came from vacation with my friends. So like a few days ago, it was fast food, snacks, ice cream, clubs, alcohol, and now dopamine detox. This is gonna be a good experience. After breakfast, I went straight to my computer and started working. Usually when I watch a show while eating my breakfast, my meal would be finished within the first 15 minutes of the episode, and after that I would watch that episode for another 25 or 30 minutes until it's over. However, now when the meal was over, I went straight to work. Also, I want to set some goals for this 7-day process. For example, I wanted to read a book for a while, but I always told myself that I don't have time. So I will read at least 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. I think I can do this before bed. These are the only social apps that I have on my phone right now: WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Discord, and Messenger. And these are all for communication. Like, I communicate with the YouTuber that I work with my client to edit their videos through WhatsApp. So like, if they need a revision, if they want to let me know something, if they want to let me know that there is a new video they uploaded on Drive, like, I need WhatsApp to communicate, and it's a part of my job. After that, frankly, I worked at my computer until the evening. I wrote some scripts for new videos, and in the process, I did not need to look at my phone in any way because I deleted all social media apps and I can get notifications from anywhere. Now, let me give you some information about dopamine. As simple as dopamine might seem, it actually might be quite dangerous. Now, you might be wondering why I'm naked. Well, I just finished my workout and I prepared my protein shake and I'm sweaty, that's why I'm naked. Now, why dopamine is dangerous? For example, when I play video games, my brain produces dopamine. But when I read books, my brain also produces dopamine. But here's the thing. Our brain chooses the simplest way to get dopamine, so basically playing video games seems easier than reading books, and that's why our brain chooses the easiest way to get dopamine, and that is playing video games or scrolling on social media without thinking and being like brain dead. Of course, it does not end here. If I play video games for a long time, I will no longer enjoy the game, but my brain will continue producing dopamine. But what happened here is now that my brain needs more dopamine to actually enjoy these things. Like my dopamine tolerance went higher, and I need more dopamine to be happy and enjoy things. That's why I think this is something that needs attention. Otherwise, I think it might lead people to depression, to unhappiness, and unwillingness to do things like unsatisfaction, how do you say this? And basically have an unhealthy life. And as I said earlier, I just did my workout, and the workout is something that I've been going pretty good lately. Like at the beginning, when I started working for the first time, it was like I start for a week, then I stop, I start again, I stop again. But for the past couple of months, I'm going pretty good. Like I do sometimes skip some days because I have things to do, or I'm on a trip with my friends, we drink alcohol, we eat fast food, we go to pool, beaches, and there's no time for workout. But I'm going pretty good lately, and actually I think I can see results. Like I wasn't like that before. That's good, like that keeps me going. Now some of you might say that it's because of the lighting. That's true, there's no lighting here, the only lighting here, this one, and just let me show you. That wouldn't be good, and there's no other place to put the lighting. Like I can't put it here, I can't fit it there. Anyway, I'm gonna now drink my protein and be dopamine clear. How do you say this? Alright, this guy you see here got into 2 universities, both in Turkey and Greece, with pretty much zero reading and studying. You know, sometimes you just have it. Anyway, that's not the point, that's not why I'm here. And right now you might be wondering why the hell I'm on a mountain and in the woods or on a place where there is no other soul. Well, that's actually what I want to talk about. What I realized is that we actually have a lot of time. I have made myself believe that I don't have much time in my days, that I spend my days full, like I all the time working and stuff like that, and I don't have any time to do something else. But that's not the point, actually. As you can see, I even have the time to go on a mountain, sit here and, you know, shoot some videos and chill. By the way, something else that I found out is that when I was making research about dopamine detox, some people said that you shouldn't even listen to music, that music produces dopamine and you should stop listening to music as well when doing a dopamine detox. But I didn't do that. Like, I still keep listening music because I don't think that music is on that level for me. Like, I don't think music gives me that much dopamine, or, you know, it doesn't make me feel to doing less other things. I don't know if that makes sense. And I don't even have a problem with being in silence. Like, I'm an introvert, so I like being in silence and being with my own and my thoughts. Like, I all the time be in myself, in my brain, thinking by myself, and I enjoy being by myself, like being alone, if you want to call that way. I only listen to music like when I'm doing a workout, when I'm in the city, crowded, too much noise, loud noises. That's when I listen to music. And I listened to music today when I was waiting for the bus, because like I had 1 hour to wait for the bus, and if I wasn't doing dopamine detox, I would actually watch an anime or a TV series, something. But today I didn't do that. I just listened to music. It wasn't that bad. Or you can listen to music when you're in a place like this. Just open a chill music and get in the mood. Actually, it's a pretty good place. There's no one else than me. Like, if I shout or if I ask for help, no one would hear me. By the way, I have been reading before going to bed for the last 3 days. I'm going 3 out of 3 right now, and it feels pretty good. Also, there are other books as well that I will read after this one is finished. To be honest, that dopamine craving comes from time to time. I mean, not like wanting to go to Instagram, Twitter or something like that, or even playing video games, but especially YouTube. Or watching something at least. Like, when I'm having breakfast in the morning, it feels so strange, like, you know, just sitting there and eating. Like, why not watch something on YouTube while eating? But I didn't do that, of course. And that's what I realized, that I finish everything that I have to do, and I still have a lot of time to do, like to watch YouTube, to watch movies, to play video games with my friends. I still have that much time. But of course, since I'm on dopamine detox, I'm not doing that. I just go on Discord and chat with friends and not playing video games while doing that, because of course it's all ends here. They don't know me, son! The important thing here is to be able to resist these impulses and focus on what actually matters. So keep working. And usually my lighting is not red, like you wouldn't know that, but in the videos it's not red, so I turned it red so I can shoot a thumbnail picture for this video. Like right now I shot 2 videos, one English, one Turkish, and I'm shooting this dopamine detox both in Turkish and English. So I haven't made the English versions yet, but this is gonna be the dopamine detox videos thumbnail in Turkish, and this is the videos that I show right now in Turkish. Here I will write probably 10 income sources or income streams, or maybe I will write something with money $4,000 per month, something. And you'll see that video before the dopamine detox, so you already know the thumbnail. Keep working, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. You know who said that, but it's true. Hi. Something that I noticed lately is that how we act without actually thinking. For example, now I'm gonna tell you an accident that happened to me the first day of the dopamine detox. You can see the messenger app is here. Before deleting Instagram, the Instagram was actually at this place, like where the messenger is right now. And one day, I open my phone, I click this, and I see messenger opening. And this is when I realized that we act without thinking. Like, we don't really need to go to Instagram, or we don't want to go to Instagram to see something. Like, we just go there because it's an addiction. Like, we do that because we're used to. Like, our fingers go to these social media apps before our brain commands. No matter how much we are unaware of it, I think now we can see how dangerous this can get. Like, we are far beyond being normal. Like, this is not normal in my opinion. Like, using these apps for entertainment, like for a little bit, or because you need to find something is okay, but at this point we're not doing that. At this point we're just addicted to them, and we open these apps without thinking. We just go there because we're basically addicted. Like, I can't even find words right now, and I think this is something we need to change. There is one thing I want to say. During this dopamine detox process, I did enter YouTube. But it wasn't like to kill some time or watch some funny, entertaining videos. Instead, I went to YouTube to get any information that I need. I mean, YouTube is a massive library that you can learn endless things. Like, one day I was editing a video, actually this dopamine detox video, and I wanted to try something new with my color grading, and I wanted to get some more cinematic look. For that, I went to YouTube, I found a video, I typed what I needed on the search, I found the video, I watched it, I closed YouTube. So I just went to YouTube to get the information that I need, and then I continued editing my video. So I don't think that's a problem with dopamine detox. I mean, that was the right way. I mean, there's no right way to use YouTube, but you get what I mean. However, I did not watch any entertainment kind of videos. I just wanted to say that. Yes, we have come to the end of 7 days without breaking any rules. Frankly, I feel happy, I feel energized. Completing this challenge and succeeding is also making me release dopamine right now. What I realized in this 7-day process is that we actually have a lot of time in our daily lives. In other words, playing video games, scrolling on social media, watching TV shows, animes, movies, these things actually occupy a large part of our days. Not only do they take a big part of our days, they also make us want to do other things less, because as I said in the video, these tasks seem easier to our brains, so our brain chooses to do them to get basically easy dopamine, like the easy way to get dopamine. Social media is the easy way to get dopamine, and doing the hard work and getting results is the hard way. So our brain goes the easy way, and we don't actually do the things that we need to do. I know in this video I mostly touched on the video games, social media, and movies and stuff, because they were the ones that I thought that might challenge me. For example, I don't have any problems with alcohol. Like, I can go without alcohol for months. Like, I won't even notice. I only drink when we go outside with friends on special occasions and stuff like that. I also don't have any problem with pornography and masturbation. I can last for months, let alone weeks. I mean, I did test myself on that. That's why I know. So, am I going to stop all these bad habits? Of course not. Apart from porn, I think we can make all these things part of our lives and still live a healthy, good, and happy life. As I said earlier, it's all in here. If you have a healthy relationship with alcohol, if you know when to stop, if you know how much to drink and how to drink, like with a good meal and not with empty stomach and stuff like that, I don't think you would have any problem with alcohol, or that would affect your life in a bad way. Or instead of scrolling on social media pointlessly, meaninglessly for hours and hours, for 5 hours, 6 hours a day, if you just go to social media to get some information like I did in the video, like I go to YouTube, get the information, and I continue my work. Or even for some entertainment, but still, it shouldn't take hours of your day, like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of your day. That's not healthy. Or if you play occasionally video games with your friends for fun, I think that's okay too. Like in my case, I play video games in the evenings when I finish everything, like all these things that I have to do. I usually plan my days before a day or even earlier, so every day I know what I need to do and what I have to do for that day. When I finish everything, I can go and play video games, watch a movie, spend some time with my family, or read a book. And most importantly, if you can set your priorities and you can stick to them, I think you can keep doing these things in this list. So let's say you have a work that you need to finish. If you prioritize that, if you finish that work without any distractions and then you switch to watching a movie, playing video games, I think that's acceptable. You probably have seen videos on social media, on the internet, like, you have to be better, you have to work much more than the other ones. If you want to get better, you have to work every waking hour. Even sleeping 8 hours a day is too much. Like, you don't need to sleep for 8 hours, just work. I mean, I do sometimes relate with some stuff they say, like sometimes they say like good stuff, but most of the time I don't fully agree with them. Yes, if you want to be better, if you want to be a step above from average, you obviously need to do something else. You need to work more, you need to do something differently, with a different perspective, you need to be smarter, but I don't think you need to work like 16 hours a day or something. Even if you tried, I don't think you could do that. You may do it for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, then you start getting like, ooh, tired, like burning, and after a point I think you would mentally break down and melt down something. I believe you can keep a good work-life balance, or even maybe a bit more work but still some life balance, as long as you know the value of your time and carefully decide how to spend it, because time is the most valuable asset that we cannot get back.